Hello and welcome to today's workout video. This one's a little bit different as I know some of you out there have got pieces of equipment, so I want to bring those into play as well, where some of you don't have any equipment, and that's why most of the workout videos include exercises that can be done anywhere without any equipment. So today I'm going to add in some equipment but also show alternatives if you don't have the piece of equipment. It's 1 to 3 rounds. And I say 1 to 3 because you can do 1, 2 or 3 rounds, entirely up to you, as long as you do the workout. But if you can get up to 3 rounds, even better. There are 5 exercises, and each one is 25 reps. So as I say, I'll show you exercises you can do with equipment and then the alternative without. So the first one, 25 jumping jacks. Now, as you all know, there's a difference between jumping jacks and star jumps. Jumping jacks, feet together, hands together, and then come apart. So the hands and feet come together at the same time. A star jump is different, arms and feet. Hands come together as the feet are apart and so forth. You can choose. You can have a jumping jack or star jumps, entirely up to you. The alternative equipment is 100 skips. So I know some of you have got skipping ropes out there and you're dying to use them. So either 25 jumping jacks or 100 skips. Next one, 25 squats. So again, as I've said before, trying to keep the chest up and try to squat as low as you can. Coming all the way up, squeezing the glutes, back down again. 25 of those. Next one, 25 seated overhead press. So I've got some dumbbells. If you've got a book or something that's is going to challenge you, use that. So instead of standing and doing overhead press, we're just going to seat it. It requires more postural control, more core strength. Grab whatever weight you've got, just overhead. 25 of those. So I know 25 is going to be challenging for most people, but that's okay. Just break it down. You probably won't be able to do 25 non-stop, so maybe do 5 at a time, rest, then 5 and so forth. Okay. Next exercise, crunches. On the floor, knees bent, arms across your chest, just flex the spine, so your upper back comes off the ground, and lower back stays on the ground. Now, some of you out there I do know have got stability balls. Make sure it's pumped up. Don't do it on a soft ball. So if you have got a stability ball, the advantage of this is when you do a crunch, where on the floor you can't go back beyond the floor. Here we can actually reach over the ball, which again challenges the abdominal muscles in a different way. And the same thing, we just flex, come back, flex. So we're extending the spine, flexing the spine. So make sure the ball's pumped up, otherwise you're just going to sag into it. And the last exercise, again involving the ball, is leg curls. So with a ball, raise your hips up. Okay, use your arms for a bit of balance. If you've got a nice strong core, then you can use it without. And all you're going to do is bring the ball in, hips up, and back out. So the hips don't drop all the way to the floor, they stay high. Okay, so that's leg curls with a ball. But what if I don't have a ball, I hear you ask? Well, the alternative is hip bridge. So a bit like the crunch position, we start in that same position, but now we're just going to raise the hips up, squeezing the glutes, and then back down again. Up, down. So make sure we've got the glutes doing most of the work into the hamstring. Make sure that your feet aren't far away from your backside. Bring them close in, and you get more glutes working in there. And 25 of those. So just to recap, it's 1 to 3 rounds, you can decide, and it's 25 jumping jacks or 100 skips, 25 squats, 25 seated overhead presses, 25 crunches, and then 25 leg curls or hip bridging. If you've got any questions about it, drop me a line. Otherwise, enjoy the workout.